Hello and welcome everyone to the world of SimStar online classes. I am Shubham Chopra, your social science teacher. Students, I am again back with the fourth part of the chapter, that is physical features of India. In this video, I am going to discuss about the rest of the physiographic divisions of India. First of all, we are going to discuss about the Great Indian Desert, also known as Thar Desert. The Indian Desert lies toward the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. Now this region receives very low rainfall below 150 millimeter per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. Luni is the only large river in this region. Barchans cover larger areas, but longitudinal dunes become prominent near the Indo-Pakistan boundary. So students, as we all know that the state of Rajasthan mainly comprise the Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. Now this area receives very low rainfall below 150 millimeter per year. That is why this area very less amount of vegetation cover is found in this region, mostly xerophytes. The plants like cactus are found in this region because of the presence of sandy soil and because of the less amount of rainfall. Now Luni is the only large river found in this region, whereas Barchans, now these Barchans are the sand dunes which are crescent shaped sand dunes which are mostly found in the larger areas, but as we move towards the Indo-Pakistan boundaries, longitudinal dunes becomes more prominent. Moving to the next physiographic division, that is the coastal plains. The peninsular plateau is flanked by stretch running along the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on the east. The western coast, sandwiched between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, is a narrow plain. So the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats mainly lie between the Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. In the west lies the Western Ghats, and between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats in the east. So the Western Ghats is a narrow plain. The northern part of the coast is called the Konkan coast, that is the Mumbai Goa region. The central stretch is called the Kannada plain, while the southern stretch is referred to as the Malabar coast. Now these are the three divisions on the western coast of India, that is the Konkan coast, the Kannada coast, and the Malabar coast. Now the plain along the Bay of Bengal are wide in the level. In the northern part, it is referred to as northern Sircars. So the northern part of the division of the eastern Ghats are known as of the eastern coastal plains are known as the northern Sircars, while the southern part is known as the Coromandel coast. Now, large rivers such as the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri have formed extensive delta on this coastal eastern coastal plain, and Lake Chilika is an important feature along the eastern coast. This is the India's biggest saltwater lake, and it is found in the state of Orissa, just below the Mahanadi Delta. Now, talking about the islands, Lakshadweep Island is composed of the small coral islands. They were earlier known as Lakadiv, Minicoy, and Amendiv, were named as Lakshadweep. Now, this island group has great diversity of flora and fauna. The Piti Island, which is uninhabited, has a bird sanctuary. Now, these Lakshadweep Islands are the result of the deposition of the coral polyps, their skeleton and their secretion of calcium carbonate. Now, coral polyps are the microscopic organism, and they live in colonies after their death. And the deposition of their skeletons and their secretion of calcium carbonate led to the formation of reefs. Now these reefs are the result what we see today as the in the form of Lakshadweep Islands. Now Lakshadweep Islands, now Kavaratti is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep Islands. Now it is found in the Arabian Sea. Now talking about the Andaman and Nicobar Island, the entire group of island is divided into two broad categories, that is the Andaman in the north and Nicobar in the south. Now these island groups are of great strategic importance for the country. Now, because of the presence of Nicobar Islands near the equator, so this region experience equatorial climate and it has got great forest cover, and this region is rich in flora and fauna. Now, Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island, and these two group of islands are the union territories of India. As you can see in this picture, in this slide about the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now, students, we have reached to the conclusion of this chapter. A detailed account of the different physiographic units highlight the unique features of each region. It would, however, be clear that each region complements the other and makes the country richer in its natural resources. The mountains are the major sources of the water and forest wealth. The northern plains are the granaries of the country, while the plateau is a storehouse of minerals. The coastal region and island group provide sites for fishing and port activities. Thus, the diverse physical features of the land have immense future possibilities of the development. Now, the diversity in the physiographic landform of India is of great variety, and definitely it is helping and it will help in the coming future for the development of our country. Students, now we have finished this chapter. I'll be back with another chapter. Till then, keep learning, keep watching.